So the Biden and Trump show has been everywhere lately. I'm not here to repeat anything that's been said before, but I thought we'd have a quick look at what does the outcome of the presidential election potentially mean for investors. It seems Biden leads in all major opinion polls and with the bookmakers. But 4 years ago, so did Hillary, and we know how that turned out. So we're not really sure what's going to happen yet with the outcome of the election. So presidents do have an influence over markets and they are powerful, but they don't control the share market entirely. And I think everyone would agree with that. For example, was Barack Obama responsible alone for the fabulous 16% per annum compound return in markets during his 8 years in office? Was Trump responsible for the 14% return that he's delivered to date through his presidency? You could argue either way, but I don't think you could say yes, they are solely responsible. They might have some influence, but not solely responsible. What's more, it seems the individual policies of the president of the time don't always work out as you would think. For example, Donald Trump is fairly favourable to mining companies, oil and the like, and yet ExxonMobil, one of the biggest mining and oil producers in the world, has its share price down over 50% this year. On the other hand, Amazon, which Donald Trump has tried to break up and limit and stifle its growth, is up 70% this year to date. Go figure. That just shows that presidential policies don't always totally relate and correlate to the performance of individual companies. So what can investors expect? Both Biden and Trump will most likely announce further government stimulus shortly after being elected. Money's so cheap, governments seem to be printing it to try and get money moving around the economy and get the economy back into some kind of growth. In terms of what should an investor do? Well, I think this is just a timely reminder that it's hard to pin any particular gains or losses on the sitting president of the time. There are just far more factors at play. And everything that I've said here today is public knowledge. So it's not like we can go out and profit by investing in renewable companies or shorting the stocks of mining companies if Biden wins the election. The only risk being that if the result is contested or if the president isn't elected in a timely and orderly manner, that'll create some short-term volatility in markets because markets don't like uncertainty. But as long as there is a clear outcome and there's certainty, I think investors can continue to expect financial markets to carry on without the risk of another crash or collapse. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call or email me.